Fujifilm x100F. Well, welcome back everyone. I'm sorry for the delay in making videos. As you can see, I've moved from my last videos. I changed location where I'm living. I'm currently in Seoul. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Kenny. I'm a photographer currently living in Seoul, South Korea, and I'm going to give a quick reason on why I love using the Fujifilm x100F for my current photography. Now, a lot of you might think that, oh, it's old, it's not the X100V, nor is it the X Pro 3. But the size and the quality of the images really makes you question, right? Is it really the camera, or do I just need to take better pictures? And I think a lot of times the camera we use can inspire us to make better images, right? And put us in situations that we might have not been in otherwise. So in this video, I'm gonna show some cons, some pros, and how I use the x100F. I would like to talk about some of the cons. Before I go on to the pros, I know I've said a lot of positive things, but my cons with the experience using the Fujifilm x100F. The auto ISO is not the best. It depends on how you use the weighting system for the lighting and exposure. It is still very good, especially for its time being in 2017. But when you're shooting raw, I think it's excellent. But the autofocus with low light is very subpar. It's not something to write home about, nor is it something to really brag about. I'm just going to show you some point of view clips that I have from Christmas using the Fujifilm x100F on a street with a lot of highlights, but it was nighttime.
Nice painting.
Đây chỗ này, nhìn lên sông to chưa? Đây, rẽ bên này. 우리 이거 스트로베리 mahal nggak?
상은 얼마예요?
5,000원이에요.
하나 드릴까요? 있는지 없는지 야, 그럼 밑에 형
Now let's talk about some of the pros that I think the Fujifilm X100F has. So first of all, the setting menu I think is very straightforward and very easy to navigate through. My time using a Nikon camera or my friend's Sony cameras, they have been a little more complex, but the customizable buttons that we have, the Fujifilm simulations, and everything else, even on the X100F, is very straightforward. Now, programming the film simulations did take a little bit of understanding, being that the white balance does not save to each of them, but that can be fixed by just making a note on your phone, saving the white balance that you need for each simulation you have, and setting it up right before you shoot. That's what I've been doing, and I think it is fairly simple. Now, everything else when it comes to the manual modes, I find it very intuitive. It's very fun, it's easy. The viewfinder makes the shooting experience a little more fun as it's on the side. It lets you see a little more, put the camera in a different position. Your face isn't covered by a camera. And it's a different experience from what I think most people in this last 2 years have experienced coming into photography. So, time to wrap it up. I think the Fujifilm X100F or the X100V should most definitely find its way in every photographer's pocket or hand some way, somehow. And if it's not a prime like this that has a fixed lens, it can always be the Leica Q2. I don't have the budget for it, but if you do, that's fine. Or even a small compact camera from any brand. I believe that the experience I've had using a compact camera has changed my perspective with photography in the current day. Since every video that I've seen on YouTube and you'll see on YouTube is about gear, counting this one, right? But when you look away from that, what this has done is it forces you to use only one lens. You can't change it. They do have an attachment to change it into a 50mm equivalent on a full frame, but I think it makes it too bulky. It kind of changes the ergonomics and it's not as comfortable anymore. So I haven't even bothered to pick that up. So I will leave with the message that I believe it's a very valuable purchase in 2023. I will continue using it and I will continue sharing my photos with it on my Instagram, as well as over here. If you like this video or more videos like this, please let me know in the comments below.